Well, greetings, Tim Timians. This is Tim Time Projects. My name's Tim, and this is a box. In this box, I forgot to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Of course, by the time this plays, it won't be Father's Day, and it's only Father's Day for one time out of the year. But again, the mind and the thought is with you. These are hooks for the front bucket of the tractor. So let's see, bought it from Amazon, about 42 bucks. Yeah, it seemed a little pricey to me for a set of hooks, but this is, look how nicely they come packed. This nice box. Inside the box, as you can see, they have these here and nicely painted to match the tractor. They have that, and then there's a plate. And a plate, and looks like some hardware. Ooh, there's some big bolts. Okay, so as unnatural as this is to take a tractor with less than 20 hours on it and drill holes in it, we'll give one a shot and see how it works. Let me see if I can position the camera so you have a better look here. Excuse all the noise, we're in the front garage here, so hang on. Alright, there's almost exactly enough room on this flat plate here to accommodate this hook. If you kind of line it up, you want to put it directly on the welds, move it away from the welds just a wee little bit. Just even eyeball center it here. The width of that is almost exactly perfect. Boom! So now that I have that there, I get my handy dandy hole punch, which knows what I did with it. I have a mess here. I've been working all over the place trying to get things done. I've been out traveling with work for the last week, and I came home and wanted to get a billion things done. So I'll take this here, and I'm going to center punch. One. That was actually not where I want, so I'm going to come in a little bit. Well, maybe, no, it's not. There we go. This is just a, where are you? Just a spring-loaded center punch. You push it in there, and it doesn't work as good as a hammer center punch, but it definitely works to market, especially on softer material. Where I use that center punch, I like to use a regular center punch too. I just happen to have a big gigantic hammer right here. Alright, so now I'll step drill it. Start with something small first here. I don't know how dull my 1/8" drill bits are. Here it goes. Wish me luck drilling holes in a brand new tractor. I think probably need my head examined. I'm going to say that drill bit is not sharp at all. I bought a bunch of them. I don't know where I put them all. I'm not trying to push harder, I'm just trying to catch the drill before it goes all the way down. Guess I should see what size I want to end up with. I don't know if there's any instructions in there to tell you, but I mean, if not, I can always look at the bolts. Let's see, here's the bolts. Sorry, even walk in front of you, it was the blue screen. All right. Where's the box? Let's see, does it say? Is there instructions? Drill a bunch of holes or... Nope, doesn't seem to be any instructions. Let's see. Where are you there? I don't see any instructions, so we'll find out what size the bolts are to end with. Well, they're probably, let's see, there's a 3/8 bit fits in there real loose. But they don't look to be quite 1/2 inch, so maybe we'll shoot for 7/16. I don't know. Let me try the next size up drill bit. We'll keep stepping our drills up. So the first one I used was 1/8 inch. This is going to be 5/32. Not that it matters, whatever you have. If you have sharper bits and you can do it with just 1 or 2 drills, go right ahead. I do have a set of one of those step bits, but I use that more for radio stuff and chassis, and I don't want to dull it out on stuff like this. Plus, I got it from Harbor Freight, so I don't know how much life I have in it. Probably wondering why there's an extension cord in here. I was planning on the drill not working and using the electric drill, which it may still come to that. But all right, that was 5/16. Here comes 3/8. 3/8 of an inch. So I left here for Oklahoma. That's where the meetings were. And I flew out of Erie International Airport in Pennsylvania. And it was a very nice airport. Very, very small. Well, as I was saying, out of Erie Airport, I think they have 7 gates. Sorry for standing in front. Keep forgetting where the camera's at. I think they have 7 gates that they use, and I think only 3 of them have what do you call those, jetways. So give you an idea how small the airport is. Everybody there at the SA and the officers and the gate people, everybody was real nice. And when we came back home, I kind of get the impression that the guy working air traffic control and the one unloading the baggage and the one seeing people off the airplane, I think they were all the same person. Wasn't much going on there. We were the only big plane coming in. So the first thing I'm going to try is 7/16, and if you look in here, where is it? Here's the plate right here. That fits in there really loose, so we may have to go bigger. Who knows? I don't even know what kind of shape this drill bit's in. I'm assuming fairly good shape. I mean, how many things can you drill with a 7/16 bit? I feel like I should have probably took the bucket off and parked the tractor outside so it didn't see this happening. There, I'm personifying things again. Okay, so it has to be bigger than that. Now 1/2 inch is the next size I have. To me, well, that'll actually fit in there. They coated that, so. All right, well, have some splitting hairs over a 32nd of an inch or something, or a 64th even. All right, well, wish me luck. Oh gosh, that sounds dull to me. I do have another 1/2 inch that I bought, not for this. I forget what I was doing, that I actually wanted to make sure that I had a good, nice 1/2 inch bit. To use oil or not to use oil? I don't like to let it get that hot because I don't want to burn the bit anyhow. So. Come on. Yeah, the bit doesn't even get hot. So, let's see. Now we'll move these little critters out of the way. And hope my holes are lined up correctly. At first I was wondering which way to mount the hook, but I guess it would serve no purpose to mount it like that unless you're pulling things behind you. You get the correct hardware ready. And let's see. Bolt. Bolt. Nice. Then the plate. The plate goes on underneath. Just have to move the garbage can out of there, because you know where the bolts will end up. And it feels like they have self-locking bolts. If you look at the bolt, you can see that it has little gnarls on it. So it's designed to cut into this. And then the bottom is a self-locking nut. And let's see, they are 18 millimeter is the winner. All right, we're going to try and air compressor it. Me do that too. It's on backwards. What a bonehead. Remember I was just saying, okay. That was just a test so you could see. Okay. Now it's the right way. So in my mind I'm thinking to myself, ignore that compressor. Why two? Why not just one in the middle? Because you sure as heck don't want to grab onto an end, so you have to pull something. You're not just going to hook a chain there. You actually hook between the two of them and then grab the middle. So, I guess to even out your load a little bit more, instead of just having one right there, you put one on each end and you put a chain across, and that's how it works. Or a rope or whatever, but you don't want to just ever grab just from one side because it'll put unnecessary stress on the frame and the hydraulics and everything. Okay, well, I'm going to go do the other side now. You probably don't want to watch, but if anything fun shows up, I'll be sure and tune you in, and then I'll show you when it's done. Alright, so there it is. The Anbull hooks, A-M-B-U-L-L hooks. They look nice. Came with all the required hardware. Of course, wasn't much. Pretty sturdy, huh? Can't knock them off with this box. Pretty easy to put on, as you see. They do fit nicely on the top. It's almost like a perfect template. All you need is a center punch, a couple of drill bits ending up with 1/2 inch. The bolts and nuts are 19 millimeter. You can use a hand ratchet or wrenches, but I was just in a hurry, so I used a little bit of air, and you know, now everybody uses those impact guns, but should make it a little bit more versatile. Now I just have to find my chain to put on there, and even like ropes or anything, I do a rope across. I don't really pull down that much stuff. The thing that brought that up was a couple weeks ago I got my Husqvarna stuck in the mud and I just needed a little help. And I took this down to get it, and I thought, okay, well, now where am I going to hook something to? So I'll show you what else I got. Excuse me for walking in front of the camera. Let's see if I can put these on here. One and the other two. They come in a set, so I got two. The first one I got, you know, I'm new to this, like I said. I went back and I measured the hole in the receiver in the back, and it was a 3/4 inch hole. I said, oh, a piece of cake, I'll get a 3/4 inch clevis. Well, it cost a good amount of money, and I got it back, and yeah, the clevis is 3/4, but this is 7/8. And I lost the receipt. So I looked on Amazon, and for about the price of what I paid for the one, I got two of these. And these are think these are 1/2 inch. Oh, no, I'm sorry, these are 5/8. But these are 5/8. But the clevis screw that goes through there is 3/4, and that fits back in the receiver in the back. So had I had that, I could have just put a you know, through a hook from a rope or something through that, and off I went. Instead I had to tie loops through it. But anyhow, long story short, that's what it is. So if you buy these, don't measure your hole and say, oh, it's a 3/4 inch hole, that's what I'll get, because then you get this big behemoth. And I should have known by looking at it that this is a little too big. So I got these. The only problem is now I don't have anywhere to store all this crap. Guess I'll have to put a little toolbox or something on it, and then I'll have it weighed down with stuff I never use. But that's it. So easy install, and if you're wondering if they fit, I heard some people say they didn't fit on certain tractors. Not sure how they couldn't, but maybe the barrel, maybe the buckets were rounded or something. All right, so that wraps up another fun, exciting episode of Tim Time Projects with the Yanmar. Still haven't gotten in. I do have a pair of nighttime binoculars that I got to do some work on. So maybe I can make a video of that as soon as I get a chance to get down there. But this is all good, and thanks for watching. I think this is a wrap. I don't know how much of it you're going to hear because I know I was walking around the whole time. So thanks for watching. Take care.